Hi, Deborah Borchardt with TheStreet.com TV. I'm talking with Dylan Ratigan of CNBC. Dylan, Treasury Secretary Paulson on the floor today.
Yeah, exciting times, exciting times.
The hero or the villain?
It's unclear. I don't know that I'm qualified to make that judgment at this point, but I think you have to look at all of the facts because the answer could be a little bit of both.
Okay.
If you go into history, you will see that as the CEO of Goldman Sachs, he was one of the folks who testified and pushed at the SEC to allow for more relaxed standards for the assumption of risk.
Yeah,
self-regulation. But even worse than that, or even more than that, he was one of the ones that said, listen, allow us the ability to go 40-1. Allow us the ability to take more risk. We have figured out a way to spread risk around the world such that it will not have negative repercussions.
We've got fancy computers.
Let us do it. Now, at the same time, he and the other 4 banks that were involved, Merrill Lynch, Lehman Brothers, Bear Stearns, and whoever I'm leaving out, so whatever, Merrill, Morgan, Goldman, Lehman, Bear, those 5, he's Goldman. All of those executives running those banks were then in effect allowed to take the entire bank and go nakedly long the housing market. The risk of that naked long now unwittingly to the taxpayer pushed onto the taxpayer. They were then able to bonus themselves hundreds of millions of dollars by being nakedly long the housing market. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to get nakedly long or nakedly short anything. Particularly if it goes the other way, you don't bear the risk.
Right.
The question is he the best qualified person to unwind this now because he was one of the individuals who advocated the system so he understands it? Or is it outrageous that somebody who was an advocate of the system is now given the authority to disassemble it, not to mention to do it in secret? In other words, the Treasury meeting with the bank CEOs has no transcript. There were no shareholders there. There's no record of that. And if you look even at the most recent publication of Treasury documentation, while the document is nice and transparent, the fees paid from the Treasury to the Bank of New York, the fees paid from the Treasury to Simpson, Thacher, and Bartlett are blacked out of those documents. I do not know why they are continuing to keep secrets in the meetings and black things out of documents considering the recent history.
So much for transparency, right?
Apparently it only goes so far and it only matters when it doesn't involve you.
It's a little bit like having the insane asylum run by the inmates, right?
Yeah, you could look at it 3 different ways, whether it's the insane asylum run by the inmates or the arsonist in charge of putting out the fire. At the very least, the American people should be given the opportunity to see everything that's going on.
I agree.
The most outrageous aspect of this is the fact that they continue to keep secrets in Washington when you consider that they have asked for trillions of dollars of your money.
Our money.
It's outrageous.
That I worked hard for. Thank you so much, Dylan. Appreciate it.
I'll see you next Tuesday.
All right, bye-bye.
Take care.
And this is Deborah at TheStreet.com TV. Stay tuned for more.